Hi, I'm Brooke Hansen. Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope that you like all the projects on my portfolio. So today I'm going to be covering the four C's and the ISTE standards that are in my portfolio. So the first C is critical thinking, and here we go. So it's right here, it's loading. Okay, so I use Mathematic Unit on Texas and created this choice board which gives the students, 9 options, and they can pick whichever ones they want to do. And each activity is different than the other. None of them are the same. And some of them have links. They go to different things and just different activities for different learners and things like that. The second C is communication. And so a couple weeks ago, we went to a robotics tournament, which took a lot of communication in general, but we also I created a podcast where I interviewed a volunteer and a student, and a student that was competing, and I asked them both several questions, talking about their experience, why they do things, and it turned out really well, and it was super fun. So I'm going to stay right here with the robotics podcast and talk about the experience I had because the third C is collaboration, and we had to do a lot of that to have to keep the competition running smoothly. So we did different jobs such as queuing, scoring, and field reset, and we all got to do each job, which was really fun. And scoring was probably my favorite but you had to keep talking to the ref and make sure that we were both on the same page and just everything. Collaboration was key. So the last C is creativity, and oh, last week I created a storyboard about the story Giraffes Can't Dance. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. So here's the storyboard, and what's really fun about this is you get to create your own background and characters, and also you can write your own intro, rise in action, climax, details, fall in action. And so we didn't put the conclusion because we're doing a story trailer where, hopefully it plays. So here's my just a little quick.
Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrada.
So you kind of created your own kind of thing. It's an original.
Drew was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and smooth.
So that was another creativity. So now I'm going to talk about 2 ISTE standards in my portfolio. And so I'm going to go back to the choice board because I'm going to point out the standard of designer because it describes it as authentic and learner driven, which I created this on my own, and it is really learner driven. They're all going to be individual, personal, and it's their own choice of which activity that they would like to do. And it goes towards different kind of learners, and which is really good. So like if they are not really good at this certain skill, then they can pick a different activity that they would be more engaged with. The last ISTE standard was the learner, and I'm using the robotics tournament again. I felt that I learned a lot from other people. I've never really been around robotics competitions before, but I really learned a lot, and it was a lot of fun. And I learned how not just guys have to be in robotics; girls can do it too. And I'm really glad that I had this experience, and I also just reflected on it. And I hope that one day I can be a part of that in my school when I'm a teacher. And so that's all for today. Thank you so much for this opportunity once again, and I hope you enjoyed.